Hello. What's good, people? It's currently 13 minutes past 8 p.m. UK time, Monday, the 22nd of May, 2024. Welcome to another amazing episode of The Game, which is a free weekly financial literacy webinar covering stocks and crypto fundamentals. As you can see, we are upgrading our media and it's scarily extremely high quality. So had to make sure, you know what I mean? Because we've been eating pizza, I can't lie. In fact, is it good on the YouTube?
Freaking amazing.
Fantastic. Guys, you want to just come say hello? Come say hello, guys. Look how good that quality is. Look at that quality.
Hey guys, good to see you.
Look. Follow
it's following us.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm there.
That's crazy.
Michael is around as well. He's just getting a first guest.
Anyway, welcome to the game. Let's get the intro out of the way. Sorry for the slight delay, as we're soon going to have a special guest. So, for those that don't know who we are at Blockchain Sensei, Blockchain Sensei is a Black and Asian-owned Web3 solutions and financial literacy company founded by myself, Michael Hardin, and Keeson Rigg, including but not limited to, right? We've got a webinar called The Game, which is the one you're at now. This is every Monday, 8 p.m. till 9:30 UK time since 2020. Over 200 episodes out now on our YouTube. Super proud to announce that Create Tech, our in-person Wednesday Manchester workshop, is now back after 5 weeks of hiatus. Follow Shuriken Sounds, our subsidiary company, for more information on Create Tech. And also, this Saturday, the 27th of May, we'll be doing a metaphysical collaboration with Shuriken Sounds, which is going to be fantastic. And that's going to be at Poplar Union in E14 postcode. Again, all information is on the Shuriken Sounds IG. Fridays, NFT Fridays, that's non-fungible tokens and digital assets. And Sundays is our charts and trading show. Click the link in the Blockchain Sensei bio, superjoy.com/blockchain sensei for everything you could possibly want and need from us. The Zoom link to our Mondays, Fridays, Sundays webinars, though, shout outs to Mark in the room. It will soon be a little harder to get in the Zoom. They'll have to do what, Mark, to get in the Zoom? They'll have to register or something, right? Yeah, and they're going to get weekly reminders. That's, I don't know why Mark's going on me. His English is very good. But and
videos.
and videos, yeah. So just to iterate, the Dojo subscription service, which is the greatest digital product on the market for cryptocurrency investing, trading, asset management, be in a sniper community. For only £150 a month, you get access to over 20 private webinars, up to 25 private webinars a month, access to pre-sales, access to signals, and basically in a super sniper community. Read all about it yourself, but here when I say that we're doing a 27 money day back guarantee, where if after 27 days you're unhappy, I, Ninja T, Fadlan Effendi, will personally refund you £150. The price will be going up. So let's get into the disclaimer, terms and conditions. Dom, do you want to do this with me? Anyone want to do it with me?
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. Come on, Dom, have a sit down. Have a sit down.
Hello, everyone.
This is the lovely Dominica. She does.
Hello.
What do you do, Blockchain Sensei?
I do a lot of back-end organizing of the boys who sometimes are very unorganized. That's what I do.
She definitely. One second, we just go to the team page, right?
Can I have your number, please?
So these are the so we're the boys, and then Dominica here.
Well, not just yet. Also, I do a lot of the design stuff. Like the blockchain website is me.
Yeah, mainly design. All the posters.
All the posters.
All the graphics.
A lot of bits and bobs.
The graphics are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
That's all Dom.
Yeah.
So Dom, go on, spit the bars.
Okay. So disclaimer, terms and conditions of our shows. So our content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only. It should not be considered as investment advice or any recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets or place any trades. Oh, I remembered that off the top of my head.
Oh,
Do you
come
even
on.
need to show me? Please do your own research. Our content is intended and should only be used for information use. Yet, it's very important to do your own analysis before making any investment, which should be based on your own individual circumstances. You should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor. Anyone in the room want to pipe up now if you're an advisor?
I don't give advice.
No. Or independently research and verify all and any information you may find on our show that you wish to rely upon, whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise. All investments come with
Risk.
Please do your own research. We are not financial advisors and do not intend to be perceived or received as financial advisors. However, we are working in collaboration with several accredited advisors. If you're unable to mitigate your risk, then please contact us immediately so we can refer you to an accredited financial advisor. Done.
Woo! Okay, so for those that are unaware, Dom, what is happening? Do you prefer Dom or Dominica?
Whatever.
Okay, so
Dom is easier, quicker, shorter.
Queen Dominica.
Okay, that's nice. That is nice.
What? For those that don't know, what do we do on the last Monday of every single month now? We've been doing it for a while. Crypto Monday.
Oh, Crypto Monday. Oh, you mean, yeah, we're
The
here.
last Monday
sorry.
of every single month.
Yes.
Expect us to do a collaboration with Crypto Mondays. Now,
In
what is
London.
Crypto in London? For those who don't know what Crypto Mondays is, Crypto Mondays is an OG crypto community that do free IRL events. Okay, now
It's very cool. You get networking, food, drinks, panels of, and every week that we've been here, all the panelists have been very, very good and experienced industry professionals, not just crypto traders, but also people in traditional finance and banking that have looked at blockchain and digital assets in their careers and now are making very tangible careers and choosing the paths of working in blockchain and tech.
guys, not from Crypto Mondays, but I was at a different tech event today. This is why you should come to tech events. You get alkaline water with 9.5 pH.
That is a very good pH
Yeah.
for water.
And we've got free pizza here. Free pizza and free drinks. Halal and not so halal.
Not,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, whatever your preference is.
Each to their own.
Each to their own, right? So, Crypto Mondays, look, I, unfortunately, to keep my sanity, ignore a lot of my messages, right? Just so I can find peace. People hate me for it. But I actually reply in real life. When people ask me questions in person, I don't ignore them. I actually give a lot of attention. So a very, very so if I'm difficult to reach online, guess what you should do? You should just come meet us offline, right?
If you can. Not everyone can meet you in person.
Right. But Crypto Mondays is a guaranteed place where you can meet Blockchain Sensei.
Yeah.
Is it every single week?
Sorry, not every week.
Every month.
Once a month.
And this is where we speak to a lot of founders. Do you want to go shout Mr. Harding? Because he should have found a founder by now.
Yes.
I think he might have ended up in a conversation. Guys, how we doing? Ken, you want to do that chop life, yeah? Do you like the new format? Do you like the new camera?
Yeah, man. New settings. Okay, been good, man.
What can I say? Ken,
Life.
So this is
how's life selling all your footsie?
Wow. If you want to grab a seat there,
Grab a seat. Grab a seat.
I
You
was
want
like,
to do the interview?
yeah, go on, I'll do the first one.
Yeah.
It's going all right.
And then if you or Bart
See what
find something
happens.
else to bring up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see what happens.
It needs to refocus to you.
To me.
camera of the
Dom, can you do that from that end for us? Cool, perfect. We're live, yeah?
Yeah, all
Okay,
good.
cool. Yeah, sit there.
There you go.
Okay, nice frame. Thank you very much. Hey there, everybody on the YouTube, on the Instagram, on the Zoom. Thank you, everybody, for holding out with us there. Sorry we're a little bit late on the interviews today. I need to learn to look at the camera. That is what I also need to do. So because I keep looking at the laptop. I'm so used to looking at the laptop. Camera is here. Everybody is here. Hi. So today we've got with us Anthony, who's just speaking downstairs. Anthony, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so my name's Anthony. I've been in the cryptocurrency market for around 6 years. So my background is actually Bitcoin mining. I worked for a Bitcoin mining company for around 4.5 years. Alongside that, we ran an educational platform.
Oh, wow.
Over the past year, I've been working for a company called Economy here in the UK. And we're essentially a digital asset portfolio management platform. So we're essentially a marketplace where portfolio managers go to get exposure and where investors go to access these portfolios. So if an investor doesn't have the skill set or knowledge to trade and invest in the crypto space, they can still gain exposure through these portfolios.
Okay, nice. So now I'm really curious because we know a little bit more about Bitcoin miners than most. So one of our biggest returns was a company called Course Scientific. Okay. So we're very nerdy in our community. So we took apart the BlackRock blockchain ETF 2.5 years ago. We found out about Course Scientific. We've been looking at Riot Blockchain's revenue to their net profit at the moment, and they're making more profit than they are revenue, which...
Well, they get a lot of credits back from the government for providing grid stability, so they can redirect power back to the grid, and they essentially receive credits back from the government. So that's actually a bit about why Riot does so well. It's not necessarily just about the mining, it's about the support to the grid across America.
Nice. So I know you're not doing the Bitcoin mining anymore.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
But it's an area that we've been trying to, with the halving, we've been kind of trying to figure out, from what we've looked at in the number, crunching the numbers, a lot of Bitcoin miners won't be profitable anymore. And we're thinking maybe that's the reason for the ordinals and a couple of other things to just add just that little bit of extra juice. Would you say that's a fair thesis? Or
I think so. I think over time, so let's mention this first. So the last Bitcoin isn't going to be mined until the year 2140. So it's going to be a long time until Bitcoin is going to be fully mined. But what's going to gradually happen over the next few decades is we're going to see Bitcoin move from just a Bitcoin mining reward system where the miners will be rewarded heavily from the new Bitcoin going in circulation. They're going to be rewarded through the transactions and the transaction costs. So it's going to go, it's tilted towards rewards in new Bitcoin to transaction costs. And it's going to flip the other way over the next few decades, where they'll be rewarded more through transaction costs and less through newly mined Bitcoin.
That is exactly the thesis that we had. We thought that's the, how do you increase those transaction costs? Oh yeah, NFTs, meme tokens, so on and so forth. You're just going to generate more money there. Then we've got our next guest just outside. If you can go and say hello and tell her, will be like 10 minutes, or 5. And then we might have to come back to Anthony because I'm loving this conversation, and it wasn't actually what the actual conversation was meant to be about. So the conversation was meant to be about what you're doing at the moment. So in our network, we've got a wide range of people, from footballers, musicians, family offices, like absolute retail people. So what is the value add that you say your platform and the company that you're working with can offer to people of either high net worth caliber or retail?
Good question. So my role specifically is working mainly with business owners, number one. So we're essentially on a mission to help business owners diversify their treasury. So the majority of business owners aren't aware that they can actually hold Bitcoin as part of their treasury on their balance sheet. So, any company is, if they have a treasury that's 100% cash, they're fully exposed to fiat currency. And obviously fiat currency over time naturally devalues. We have inflation, we have a decrease in purchasing power. So we want to help business owners diversify and hold maybe 2, 3, 4% of their balance sheet in Bitcoin and other digital assets.
That is amazing. That is literally what we teach. So there's already massive synergy there. Like, we work with all sorts of business. What we were doing before was working with Coinbase and the Coinbase, the way that it allows you to accept payments in crypto, and then helping people to put a little bit on their balance sheet. But yeah, definitely some synergies there. The battery is dying on this. Is the plug for this plugged in?
No, it's
That would make sense. Sorry, guys. So with the with what you're doing, what would you say? So we've understood now you're looking for businesses.
That's number one. Yeah,
that's number one. But if there was something that you were looking for, what would you say? Out of everything in the world, what are you as a business development person? What are you looking for? What can we offer from our community that might be able to help you or make your life easier?
So the regulatory side is difficult in the UK. So we're a European and a UK based company. So we regulate in the UK, which is quite a company in Netherlands. So we're essentially looking for family offices across Europe and the UK. We're looking for wealth managers who want to start allocating into the space as well. So we have a range of portfolios. We're looking to bring out a Bitcoin ETN over the next couple of months. So really, we're looking for people looking to invest in the space, but they want a bit more of active management.
Add to.
Oh, probably just a screen went blank while you were recording.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
We're back, everybody.
Guess who's back? Wait for the camera. Oh my god.
Technical issues. I can't even get onto this video at the moment.
Can't be happening.
Oh, so if you were sharing to the screen, I'm not sure if it's still connected. You have to disable it.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that because I need to
No, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm saying
get the
yeah,
stream
you
on
need
here.
to disable it.
Mate, I'm not gonna lie, unless you
You're live
restart.
now. Fine.
Oh yeah, it is live.
Unless
It's just delayed.
the thing is that you need to be the host, Mr. Hardin.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Can you not still use that laptop?
No, we'll just not use that laptop. We'll just use mine because it's too dangerous.
I mean, it's plugged in now. So
No, the camera's not working. The camera's not working.
Why's the camera not working? Probably have to reconnect it.
Yeah. No, I know we have to restart. I know my own laptop, and I know I have to restart it because it's not registering the camera.
The camera.
Okay. I'm gonna make you host.
And then you're going to get a feedback kick. So I'll mute mine temporarily.
Wait, no. Let me just mute mine. Mine's completely muted.
Right, we're back. We were back in business. I don't know what just happened then. Why is that just?
Depends on how much you're buying and selling, by the way. So
Yes, the laptop died because now the microphone is deciding.
You're back on camera?
Yep,
Am I back on camera?
webcam is working.
Camera's working?
Okay, boom, there we go. That's really weird. It's a really strange view. Check that view.
It's got you, Mike, in the middle.
it's delayed, is it?
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, that's true.
Where is it getting that view from? Is it, your hand is the view?
It's like out the side here.
Yeah, well,
Is that the camera?
it was when he
Is
was
that this?
playing- Yeah, but it was when he was playing.
Where is that? That camera's not even in the room.
No, it will
It's
be.
looking down here.
It will
Oh,
it
yeah,
will
it
be
usually was,
because it
yeah.
auto tracks.
Oh shit, you're right.
So
It's looking here.
Because it auto.
Oh, wait.
No, but on the little screen it's showing.
Right.
that.
Oh, I know what it is.
It auto track.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but that's not.
You're on now, bro.
Yeah, you're on now.
You're all good.
See them.
It's saying,
Yeah, I'm on now there, but not on the Zoom.
yeah, on the Zoom. I mean, YouTube, we can
Yeah, that's
change
just
that.
coming from my laptop, not through.
Did you change the source on the Zoom
There we go.
to the?
Oh. No.
Oh.
You just sit. Oh, it's going.
The webcam keeps cutting out.
Yeah.
Not sure why. Maybe you have to plug it in. Yeah.
Are there people live waiting, by the way, or is this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. This is why we're like, stop this, guys. There we go. I think we're done. I'm not going to touch anything. I'm just going to continue. Right.
Perfect.
Just we chewed up a bit of time there. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, everyone on YouTube. Technology is technology. So yeah, let's go to just to wrap up. Where can people find you? Where can people connect with you?
LinkedIn's a main one. So yeah, please search for Anthony Fernandez. Look for Economy. So that's ICONOMI. Economy. We actually I run a free monthly newsletter, just full technical analysis, fundamental tokenomics, macro side of things as well. So yeah, subscribe to the newsletter just for some free value in the market.
Perfect. We will definitely connect and find a way to collaborate.
Nice one.
I apologize about the technical issues. Yeah, it happens. As best prepared as you are, even with 15 people in the room. But yeah, definitely want to see what we can do. Collaborations, potentially, maybe even probably like a whole interview with yourself and about your company for our audience, because definitely on the family office side and the LP side, I think there's some connections there.
Yeah, we'd love to. Thanks very much.
Definitely. Absolute pleasure. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's get the next. Hi there, everybody. We are now back. Sorry again about the slight technical issues that we had there. Again, I need to start learning to look at the camera. I apologize. I keep looking over here instead of looking at the camera. You'd never believe that I've actually been media trained, but hey. Yeah, we are back. We are back with Aya. Is that how? Oh yes. Oh yeah. OYA. We are back with Oya, talking about all things trading, to be honest with you. As you know, we have a community where we are slightly a little bit more institutional focused, with slightly a little bit more, reading earnings reports and stuff that most DGens don't do. But then we do have our DGen community. Shout outs to you guys that are the DGen community, and the Shuriken sounds massive. But yeah, Oya, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Yeah, so I'm sales director at Jacoby Asset Management. Jacoby launched Europe's first Bitcoin ETF in August on Euronext Amsterdam. So 6 months before any of the US ETFs were approved. I joined Jacobi about a year and a half ago. Before that, I spent 15 years in banking. So on the institutional versus DGen scale, I'm very much on
The institutional
corporate, yeah.
Okay,
institutional
yes,
side.
that's where I sit. So yeah, we are part of our community. What we do is we actually teach people about investing in stocks first before we invest in crypto. We use those fundamental skills of understanding what revenue is, what net profit is, EBITDA, EPS, all of that stuff. And we look at that and then see if we can apply that to crypto. In most cases,
Yeah.
you really can't. It's just not even possible. But so for yourself and for your asset management company, who's like your ideal client, ideal customer? Because in our network, we've got ranging from footballers, musicians, family offices, people that are LPs and VCs. And unfortunately, sometimes the returns that people get from VCs isn't actually that great after locking up their money for 10 to 15 years. What's the differentiating factor for you guys?
So, I mean, to VCs or some other alternative investments, like private investments, an ETF is extremely liquid. It trades on exchange. You can trade in and out of it same day through your existing broker. It's very easy to invest in and to sell out of when you're ready. Who we built this product for is people who want to dip their toes into crypto in a simple and secure structure. An ETF is familiar, it's secure, it's a fund that actually holds the underlying Bitcoin it tracks. So it's the most secure way to get into crypto if you want to diversify your holdings a little bit. So any one of those people you mentioned in any of those categories, they will hopefully have a well-diversified portfolio. It could be stocks, bonds, commodities, real estate, VC maybe, like you said, maybe some art, anything like that. And I think any one of those people, they cannot afford not to have an allocation to crypto.
Yeah.
If you look at the numbers, it was best performing asset of 2023 on a risk-adjusted basis. So it gets a bad rep for volatility, but it makes up for it in return. So it has the highest Sharpe ratio among most major asset classes, and it's pretty uncorrelated to major asset classes, which is, I mean, those three things are what you want from a diversifier in your portfolio. So sticking 1%, 2%, my recommendation, and the analysis I've done on a typical 60-40 portfolio is the optimal allocation is somewhere between 3 to 4%. Depending on your risk appetite, it might be a little bit more, a little bit less, but you should think of it as a diversifier in your portfolio.
100%. That's one of the reports that we were reading very early on was Grayscale's postmodern portfolio, and they said the exact same thing. And we were like, wow, look at the massive difference that having just a 5%, your usual 60-40, but you just take a little bit out of your stocks, most like your bonds, and just have that 5% allocation to digital assets. And the difference it makes, like you said, is absolutely wild. It's like, why would somebody not do that? Is almost the case. So that is the question I'll probably ask is, why do you think people don't do it? Why do you think, from the feedback that you've heard or from your experience, why do you think people, even after all this evidence, after all these returns that everyone else is getting, why would somebody that is high net worth, maybe ultra high net worth, still not just put 2% of their net worth towards digital assets?
One of it is lack of education. And I think, earlier on you mentioned tools like looking at EBITDA or balance sheet. You can't do that with crypto. People don't compare it to, and it doesn't, it's not digital gold. It's not any other asset class. It's its own thing. So the metrics and tools that you were previously using are not going to be able to be applied into this asset class. So you have to start from zero, and it's very hard to get into crypto because you start Googling what is Bitcoin, and then there's no funnel of information. You very quickly deep dive into NFTs and meme coins and liquid staking and yield farming, and people get scared because it's unknown and it's unfamiliar. I think now that's starting to change a little bit because biggest asset manager in the world has launched a Bitcoin ETF along with very other reputable players, either launching investment products or building stuff on tokenization. And I think that helps the credibility of the asset class. So probably a year ago when I first started Jacobi, it was a lot more categorically were not interested in crypto,
Mhm.
and they weren't even taking the question you asked, why not? Now it's more, okay, tell me about Bitcoin. So we're very much in the educational side of things now, where we're just going in and like, let us tell you about the basics. It's, you know, because we think being in it, we think everyone talks about crypto all the time.
Mhm.
No one talks about crypto outside of crypto. It makes the big headlines when, you know, someone blows up or when it goes up.
But to the normal everyday person.
Yeah, no one thinks about it. So you think they kind of know, but they don't. So
We say it's a big, massive echo chamber.
yeah,
It's a scary one though, because
Yeah.
people start thinking that they get offended when people don't know what they're talking about. And you're like, and one of our favorite bits of feedback we had from a student was, wait, hang on a minute, what's this Web3 talk? When did Web1 happen? Like, what happened there? And we're like, that is the opening line.
that
That we
didn't
always
make
give.
the headline.
Yeah, that didn't make the headline. So why should someone be expected to know what Web3 is? They shouldn't. Like, it's just kind of evolved really, really fast. Okay, cool. So ultimate closing question that we always ask is, if there was one thing that our community or ourselves could deliver to yourself or to the company to help you out, to make your life easier or better or more efficient in any way, what would that be?
Do your due diligence on crypto if you haven't already, and I can help.
That makes everyone's life easier.
There you go.
It does definitely. But absolutely, really, really appreciate your time. I know you was in a rush. Appreciate you spending a little extra 10 minutes to be with us. So where can people find you? If people want to actually work with you, collaborate with you, where can they find you? What's the best way of contacting you?
I'm on LinkedIn most of the time. So my first name, Oya, last name, CLIKTEMUR. It's quite long, but if you look for Jacoby, I'm one of 5 employees, so easy to
Okay,
find.
okay. First. And the Jacoby is.
It's jacobyam.com.
There you go, guys. Make sure you go and check that out. Please stay in contact. Or if you want any personal introductions, let us know, and then we'll go from there. But thank you ever so much for the interview. Thank you. Okay, guys, we're just going to be taking another little quick 2-minute break, and then we will be back shortly with the next guest. Yeah, grab your spot. Come on, you take it.
Yeah, we're inside today.
Jeez.
Yes,
Looking
guys.
fresh.
What's happening?
Jeez. The audio back on? Yeah, it is.
Okay, we're all good to go, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, how's it going, guys? Please sit here. Yeah.
Sure thing.
Camera's here, there you go.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
see yourself here, but make sure you're looking at the camera there, okay? So yeah, nice. It's good to connect. Obviously, caught up with you a little bit downstairs.
Yeah.
Know a little bit about yourself, but could you share a little bit about yourself just for the people listening here?
Yeah, sure. So I have a company over here where I primarily trade public equities. So primarily focus on US healthcare and tech. And I also look at Indian equities, commodities,
And crypto is a bit of a smaller allocation now, but I'm looking to increase that obviously on the risk reward paradigm. I think it does offer some asymmetric opportunities. It's very interesting.
100%. And how do you feel it's been like sort of working within in the crypto space from your perspective, as you're seeing it's something that is becoming more and more attractive over time. What we've seen with a lot of institutional players for global adoption, it's taken a little bit of time, but on the back end, we're seeing a lot of things like Bitcoin being offered to their client base and stuff. From since like 2022, I would say.
Yeah.
So we're seeing a lot more sort of areas and entry points for adoption. But what sort of is your feeling on it? As you're saying, you want to maybe allocate more now.
Yeah.
How have you been feeling? And from the space, what do you think we're at right now?
So I think we're probably at the very first kind of innings still. So I know obviously if you start comparing correlating Bitcoin's price when it was 3 figures to 4 figures and then 5 figures, I think obviously a lot of adoption, a lot of institutional money is starting to come and it's starting to participate from the sidelines. And I think what's especially interesting for me is not just as you get more coins and tokens that get adoption, but as you get more widespread utility from an investment perspective. Because if you think about the asset managers out there and how they're kind of trying to manage risk, duration, objectives for different individuals, companies, and the lines get a bit blurry in terms of what you're trying to achieve when you're allocating this capital. I think there's a very good use case for a lot of these coins. And I know today's conversation talked a fair bit about meme coins as well as the mainstream big 3 or big 5 coins. But I'd love to kind of see a world where just akin to you having mutual funds or exchange rate funds which have sector thematic baskets, you'd have ETFs which are protocol centric. And that I think has a potential use case in a lot of portfolios.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 100%. I think it's more malleability than anything. I think crypto from an institutional perspective has been a little bit of a trap where they're like, if you're involved in it, you're sort of put in that box. And I think, definitely there needs to be a lot more malleability in the space, 100%. You said that the areas that you're sort of covering is more on health tech sector side. Is that also agricultural projects and ESG type projects as well? Or
So to be completely honest, ESG is definitely on my roadmap in terms of having it as a more prevalent and key characteristic across my investments. But to be completely candid and honest, a lot of my investments have, for now, been on a fundamental discretionary basis, based more on what's the characteristics of the company, the management team, the product, service, the product market fit, and really getting a return from that orientation where you're kind of getting the trifecta of execution plus product market fit plus demographics, etc. But yeah, in terms of focus on the trading side, I'm mostly focused on global healthcare and tech equities. And because of these innovations linked sectors, it's traditionally a bit more US centric. And on the EM or India centric side, it's largely futures focused on commodities and equities. But yeah,
interesting. I think that's really cool. And what would you say is maybe some of your top picks, or maybe some things that you've done where you're just like, wow, I was really happy to be involved in that, or something where it's been something that maybe something that you've seen, because I've worked a lot in private equity and I've seen some incredible companies. I've seen some of them fly so quickly, like before we could get in, etc. And I'm just like, wow, like there's been a lot of really incredible opportunities.
For sure. I'd say, sorry, apologies for the slightly sore throat. So I'd probably say, amongst the big tech or big companies, I know everyone's kind of focusing on NVIDIA and kind of how they've managed to have a phase shift from semiconductors or GPUs focused for gaming. I know because I'm an avid gamer and started out as a gamer, so I've used their initial GPUs chipsets on laptops and PCs to where they're now being used for mining and obviously the next iteration, which is AI. But I was going to say one of the companies that's really blown me away is Meta, and that's primarily because as a company, there was a point when people were really discounting and they had their own fair share of worries. But it's been a cash printing machine with their fit, at least in terms of targeted ads. And in some ways, it's giving Google a good run for their money. So that's a stock a stock company, execution management team, etc. I'm really intrigued and interested with. And I think, with the Llama 3, which is their kind of LLM, which is also giving ChatGPT, OpenAI, and the other kind of models also are run for their money. So I think that's one theme that I'm exploring, and one name as well that I'm watching very closely.
Amazing. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. And I think the rebranding of Mark as well has been a big thing, right?
Yeah.
You know, he went from having a lawsuit in a suit with pale skin to now just chilling, looking like he's ready to drink a beer.
Completely right. Yeah.
He's a cool dude,
Yeah.
man. You can see he looks a lot more healthier, which is good, right? We always want that. So yeah, I think. Sorry?
He's a dad now.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Nice. He's finally been able to take a bit of time off work and have some family time and chill a bit. I think it's needed, man, when you're building so much, right?
It is.
That's really cool. So yeah, I think that's nice. Are there any things that maybe you want to ask us, or anything that you may be interested in learning or understanding maybe further?
Yeah, I mean, I think today's event was great, and I think it'd be super to see more events of this kind, because I think this creates a stronger community. And at the end of the day, when you see made in San Francisco or made in London or made anywhere, I think you really engender the fact that sure, there are regional cities, but it's also globally we're making very interesting, unique products, and that's really exciting. So what you guys are doing is fantastic, and I'm glad I was here to kind of get exposed to some of that.
100%. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time, and it's been a pleasure, connecting. And yeah, I think there's definitely lots of really interesting things that we're researching that we could share with yourself, and also some projects that we're working on. And yeah, I think we're within the space as well. I mean, I'm very much so, I guess, a futurist. I look at a lot of emerging technologies and study a lot of stuff and see what's sort of where we're heading a little bit. And I think there's definitely it's a huge shift in social like the whole social construct, and there's a huge shift in the way that people are going to be communicating as a whole. And that in itself is going to create a whole new social structure, which I think will have extreme amounts of impact, and I think will be something that's beneficial for all companies, as we're seeing with things like interoperability. It has the ability for there to be no no barriers between one platform and another. So I think there's going to be really a lot of stuff that comes out from that space as well, and I think that's something that's really interesting to see. So
yeah, totally. I think all of these themes are going to be very interesting as they pan out. So
yeah, 100%. So do you want to let everyone know how to find you, maybe connect with yourself, and I think we'll wrap up from there.
Yeah, so I'm on LinkedIn and Twitter. So if you just look for Suro Chakravarti or Suroja Chakravarti on LinkedIn, happy to connect. If anyone's got any interesting ideas, thoughts, etc., more than happy to chat.
You're amazing. No, I don't know if I'm using Mike's laptop completely correctly. Do you want to type your name in the chat here for everyone?
Yeah, sure. I'll just see that.
Amazing. There you go. Amazing.
Yay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Get your LinkedIn details.
Oh yeah, sure.
Amazing. So there you go, guys. Private equity, right?
Public equities.
Oh, public equity. Sorry.
No, same.
There you go.
Come into the screen.
Yeah, jump in.
Oh,
Before,
So it looks like
Wrapping up with questions.
it looks like
thoughts
we're
from
close,
everyone.
to wrapping up here. So guys, anything that you guys want to ask, any questions, anything you want to speak on, and then we go.
Mention the physical as well. Yeah, so this Saturday, the 27th of April. Sure. Huh?
Look in the camera.
Yeah. This Saturday, the 27th of April.
Thank you. Many blessings.
Shuriken, come here to him. Come here. Shuriken Sounds Takeover. What's happening?
This Saturday, Metaphysical 8 at Popular Union. Right? Around Canary Wharf area. Links in the Shuriken Sounds bio on IG. Go check it out. It's going to be a mad thing. It's not a joke.
Get ready, be ready, always stay ready.
Where else is there
Say-
gonna
said
be?
so.
Where else can you find some of the dopest underground music in the world, whilst also being in the room of some of the greatest new wave innovators in Web3 and AI, all in one place, and it's free
On the blockchain?
Do you know what? The greats,
Yeah, it's a good
the
idea.
tech greats of today, including but not limited to Sam
Oh, Mike's
from
got another.
Of course he did.
Oh, look at
Final
that.
guest.
That's the lovely lady I was gonna grab.
Final guest.
Hello.
We go.
Hello again.
This is Anisha. So, Keisha, if you swap, no, Ninja, if you swap out.
yeah, why not?
So, and then Anisha, if you go there.
I was gonna grab you and Mike wouldn't grab you.
Are we speaking already?
No, I was speaking with her downstairs.
Oh, okay, cool.
I said I'll be back in 15 and I'll look.
Perfect. Are we live again?
Yeah, we're like,
Still live.
we're live.
Wait,
Okay. Yeah. We're live. So we're live on YouTube, Zoom.
Don't overwhelm her, relax.
There's about 1,000 people watching.
It's lying. Definitely don't say that. But yeah, we were just having an interesting conversation downstairs about your platform that deals with futures and stuff like that in the crypto space, which, as the team know, it's not really my space, the leverage or the degen or trading space. So that is definitely Ninja space. So Ninja, if you want to jump in on the seat next to Anisha
Maybe we might have to squidge you. Let's squidge
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, please.
This
Yeah.
is definitely your area.
All right. Talk.
Yeah, well,
Perfect. Yeah.
there you
So
go. Perfect.
Anisha, if you want to start us off by introducing yourself and your company.
Who's it tracking? It's me.
It's tracking in each.
Okay.
Hello.
You're good though.
I'm Anisha. I head product at Perpetual Protocol. Perpetual Protocol is a decentralized exchange for crypto futures on-chain perps, based in Taiwan. So it's a Taiwanese project. The founders are Taiwanese. The core devs are Taiwanese.
Nice.
So, kind of OG. We've been around since 2021 actually. So we've iterated the product a few times.
Okay.
And we're launching a brand new iteration in 2 weeks' time. But yeah, happy to answer any questions around leverage trading and
Amazing.
So first, first thing I'm sure Ninja wants to know
It's
is
just like
how
how
can he-
degen can he ask?
are you looking for people to test the product?
Oh my God, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
It's going to be more perfect.
Exactly, that's on my task for tomorrow.
There
Like
you
test
go.
the product.
Really?
Yeah.
So, I am a self-proclaimed on-chain degen. I've not touched a centralized exchange for nearly 6 months.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm living that in-person Espo life. You know what I mean? Anyway,
Bro, you can't
anyway,
do this on
look,
live.
look. Let me tell you a story of how my life changed.
Okay.
Right, so you know Jupiter on Solana?
Yeah.
Right, so what I did was
Ninja.
I used USDC as the collateral
Yeah.
to short Solana,
Okay.
and then for whatever reason, I closed in profit, so I got more USDC
Okay.
than I started with.
Yeah.
I needed to use a bit of Solana as like the fee, so that was just burned. That just is what it is. But then I got airdrops wrapped Bitcoin, and then
Okay.
my life just changed. And I just thought, if I just continue to perform such on-chain activity, maybe I'll get more free gifts. It was sizable as well. It was like $250 worth of Bitcoin
Oh, that's
in
great.
October 2023 as well.
Right.
It's go 2x. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, that's like a week's run. So, yeah, I love DEX trading.
Yeah.
So, is there any KYC?
No. Okay.
Congratulations.
Just gonna hold it down.
That's it. We've done it. There you go. He's in.
So, for educational and entertainment purposes only, the platform is called
Perpetual Protocol.
Perpetual
Protocol.
Protocol.
Yes.
And what's the URL?
It's app.perp.com. Okay, but actually, yeah, because we're launching.
You're launching, so is it going to change?
We're launching, so it's going to change. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, it's going to change.
Okay.
So we're launching. We're not even like, I don't know if I can even announce it. But
No. Okay.
it's going to be called Necodex. So we're
Okay.
calling this product Necodex.
Okay. Interesting.
and we're going to be airdropping.
Oh,
We love an airdrop.
So, guys, if you want further information on this, you will find it in the dojo. I'll tell you that
Yeah.
from now.
Dojo
And-
exclusive.
wrapping up there. No.
No.
Questions. Yes, you got more questions. So what we
So
we could definitely connect after this and discuss, because we have a bunch of test subjects for yourself.
Yes.
And anyway, yeah, how do you feel the space has progressed with things like perp? Because I've only seen perp really come into play. I'd probably say perp became really.
Go one step back for the absolute beginners that are in the audience.
Go ahead.
What even is a perp? Let's explain
Oh,
to
yeah.
the beginners. In your opinion, from the company, how do you describe to beginners what a perp is, or what a future is?
Okay. In the simplest way, it's a way for you to bet on the price of an asset going up or down without actually having to buy or sell the asset. So if you're just sitting here with a bunch of just like USDC or Bitcoin, now you don't want to go ahead and buy like 50 different tokens, but you still kind of want to speculate on the price going up or down. The best and the easiest and the most intuitive way to do it is to trade perps.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Carry on your question, please.
Yeah, so I mean, I've seen perps come into play probably around about, I would say 2017, and then
Yeah.
pop started really getting sort of popular, well known. I'd say about 2020-ish. So what would you say is you know, how you felt like the space has grown, and what do you feel like is the market opportunity within perps from a business perspective, and you guys, and what areas do you guys see yourself sort of acquiring in terms of what are your main pool of customers and what jurisdictions they would be in?
Okay, so lots to unpack.
I'm one of them guys, I'm sorry.
The first question about like what I think of how perps as a product has sort of evolved, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, in crypto, I think outside of like just trading spots, so you have like spots which are always kind of the most easy thing. It just means buy it and sell it. But outside of that, like when you look at derivatives, I think at least as an instrument, perps have won in that it's clear that on centralized exchanges, the perps trading volumes is already like 3 to 4 times or maybe even more than that of spot trading volume. And a lot of the projects that were not building on perps, they have sort of like, you know, everyone's kind of converging towards perps. So perps as an instrument is just, and the reason for that is it's just so intuitive, right? Like with options, you kind of have to know all of this jargon, like strike price and maturity, and there's just a lot going on. With perps, you just don't, I mean, if you're just a trader and you don't want to kind of look behind the curtain and get to know how it's all actually happening, all you have to do is go long or go short. That's it.
Yeah.
Just what do you think? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? And that's it. If it moves in the direction that you've placed your bets on, then you earn. If it doesn't, then you lose. Right? So it's fairly straightforward. Having said that, I think most of the trading activity is still on centralized exchanges. And within the decentralized exchanges, the ones that are doing spectacularly well are also rather centralized in that they are order books, they are still centralized order books. So I think there's still a lot of sort of work to be done just to make it more
definitely.
optimized and sort of make it more accessible.
100%.
But yeah, so does that answer your part of your question?
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think one more from me would be, what is the spread like on your platform? Because I know, I'm guessing you're most likely making your money from the spread and maybe fees, right?
Fee only. So
Okay.
it's a two-sided. So you have the market maker, so anyone can come and provide liquidity, and anyone can trade against that liquidity. So what we make money off from is 80% of the trading fee that the trader pays is given to the market makers. The remaining 20% comes to us. But it doesn't really come to us either, because you can just buy the token that we have, the perp token, and you can stake it. And so actually we redistribute those profits to people who are staking the token.
I like that.
So it's all sort of like it's getting circulated within kind of like the ecosystem.
Wait, so the more people who stake the token, is that the more APY you receive?
Exactly.
Oh,
Look at the
beautiful.
maths.
I like it. I like
Look at
it.
the
That
maths.
sounds really good. I think, yeah, what you guys have accomplished is it sounds really effective, and I wish you guys all the best. You know, yeah,
Definitely. We would love to. Obviously, we're going to continue this conversation off camera.
yeah.
Figure out a way of getting. Obviously,
We-
Ninja's
we've
going to
got to
lead
wrap up very
the
quickly.
testing. But outside of that, for
Yeah.
our community to become testers of your product.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it would be good to probably do another interview, probably a little bit more in depth, or we'll create some content showing people how to use the platform and stuff like that. So
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds great.
perfect.
Amazing.
Brilliant.
Thank you
Right.
so much.
We'll wrap up there.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys go to questions, and I'll see our guest out.
I think we've got to wrap up. We were on questions before,
Oh,
but yeah, we got,
Guys, this is why you pull up to in real life events. Get to meet. What is your name?
I'm Anisha.
Anisha. Nice to meet you.
Anisha, can we
Great to meet
connect
you.
on
Lot of
LinkedIn
friends.
before we
exactly what I was
do?
doing.
Yeah.
Anisha, this is
Loads of
my
families.
this is my whole
We're all
My phone dies as
connected.
well, right?
staking,
Please connect.
dex trading. Don't even know
That's what
what
all you
chain
need in
we're-
life.
Once
That's
again,
all I need.
wait. We need to say a massive thank you. Who do we need to say thank you to for providing this amazing opportunity? Once again, Crypto Mondays.
There you go.
Crypto Mondays. Thank you very much, Crypto Mondays. Big love to Caitlin. Big love to Shoreditch Exchange for providing this amazing venue
Thank you,
where
guys.
we're recording from.
Yes,
Yeah,
amazing. Amazing. Thank you. I believe I've got you.
Let's end the webinar there. Should we end it? We end it?
Thank
Okay.
you guys.
Thank you,
Have a
guys.
good night, everyone.
Lessons.
We'll see you soon on the next webinar.
Take care.
Wait,
Bye-bye.
we streamed on YouTube.